All right, got us a CSX here. Looks like this is going to be a grain train. Looks like a pretty clean locomotive leading too. Well, that's got a new paint job on it. I can feel the ground shaking underneath me. Old grain train. That is the craziest thing. It feels like an earthquake right here. I'm not kidding you. This ground is shaking. Alrighty. Well, nothing else. We got 2 in the books. Heading up towards Huntington, West Virginia. Okay, hang around. It's early in the day. We're going to be here till dark, so I'm sure we're going to get plenty more. Okay, locomotives are coming back from dropping off them coal cars this morning. It's running light. I'm going to probably head back up here to the yard. coming underneath the Kenova Bridge. Yeah, he'll go down there. Oh, I see he's got a lunar light down there, so that's a restricted approach, I believe is what that's called. So he may get to go on across the CSX tracks, head back up into his yard, which is over that way. Okay. Well, we can go back up here and listen to the radio and see if anything else will be here pretty soon. Hopefully it starts picking up a little bit. Hate to think I drove all the way down here and jaw tooth and eye and don't get to see a whole lot, but nice day, so can't complain. Okay, I told you there's a westbound coming on NS. Here he comes. We got a clear signal for a eastbound CSX right now too, so if he'd got here sooner, we'd have got us an over and under. Heading towards Columbus, Ohio. I think CSX is getting close, but he's not going to make it. Yeah, in the summertime we're down here, you can't see the train over there and all these trees are in bloom. long one. He's still coming. I think the end of it's right there. Should be coming around. I think it's got a green box on it. Nile Dutch. That's a new one. The lower car. There's a blue one about 6-8 cars in front there on the bottom. It's a 20-footer. All right, that was a good one. Good and long. CSX will be here in just a few minutes. Got a clear signal down there on the left, on the top. That's Jawtooth. Everybody knows Jawtooth. All right. Hang around. There'll be another one here shortly. All right, here comes that other westbound. And we got a Heritage unit. You get up here. And Central. I'm glad Jawtooth hollered at me. I didn't hear it coming. Those cars bounce when they go on the bridge right there. Must be a divot or something. I need to do a little bit of track work right there. But I'm no expert. Must still be moving a lot of grain. I think I hear a rumble coming. Yeah, it's a good one here. An old Pillsbury car. Sioux Line. That was a good one. Heritage unit, DPU, mixed freight, mixed manifest, whichever you prefer. That's a good train right there. Yeah, they need to send us all, I don't know. I don't want to be greedy, but how's 10 more sound? It's only a little after 2 in the afternoon, so maybe, you never know, we might get lucky enough to get them. We got rain coming in here. They got a flood watch in down here starting tonight. 1 o'clock in the morning Friday, which is tonight. It's me, but yeah, we got a bunch of rain coming up our way too, so I guess we're going to get wet, but it's beat snow. All right, hang around, everybody. Got more to go. That's a casino over there, by the way. Coney Island. I thought it was a place to eat one day. When I tried to get something to eat, they said, oh no, all we got in here is video slots. So if you're ever down this way and you want to play video slots, you go to the Coney Island. Okay, here we go. CSX getting in the game now. Got a coal train here. He's got 2 reds over a green signal down there. I'm not real sure what that is. If you know, put it in the comments. On the left side, 2 reds over a green. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Empty coal. Plane just took off. There's an airport over there. There goes Tubby on just about every car. There he is in blue. Got time to send some westbounds this way. All right, there we go. Time for NS to get back in the game. Been a little while since we got NS, other than those light locomotives, so it's time for them to jump back in there with both feet and send us some trains. And we got probably about 3 more hours of daylight, and then we're going to be out of here. So hopefully it picks up. High railing at Kenova Bridge. That'd be a cool job. The old Sperry truck coming across Kenova Bridge. Yeah, wonder what he's waiting on. I'm gonna shut this down. All right, we got another eastbound coming here, and he's got a diverging signal, so he's going to change tracks. I don't know if he's going in the yard or if he's going to continue on over that direction, but be here in just a second. So here we go. Well, it turns out all it is a couple of light locomotives. So, not a train, just power. See if I can get him knocking the signal down here. Well, that was cool. Got to see the signals drop. Yeah, he's probably going in the yard. Well, we heard on the radio we got a couple westbounds coming, so there's going to be a couple coming from this direction real soon. All right, here comes that eastbound CSX. Looks like we got another grain train. This must be grain train Friday, or Thursday. What is today? Thursday. Here in Kenova, West Virginia. Until I'm retired, I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. Or else I'm losing my mind. It's one or the other. Anyway, here we go. Looks like a train went through this morning. That is the craziest feeling. I'm standing on solid ground and I can feel it. It is just shaking away with this train going by. And another one on his way to Huntington, West Virginia. Got another rail fan over there. I don't know who that is. Just pulled up. Somebody might get to talk to him here in a little bit. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll wait around till the next one shows up. We'll catch you then. All right. Got one coming south out of Ohio. This is Railroad East. He's heading towards Norfolk, Virginia. Looks like we got us a mixed manifest here. There's that big plane again. They must just be doing training or something. It's one of those 3-level auto racks articulated right there. Now there's one of those heavy-duty flat cars on the end. 8-axle. That was a good one. Heading on up the road there. All right. Well, hang around. We'll get some more, but if you don't mind while I'm thinking of it, like, comment, subscribe, share. All that stuff helps channel grow. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers this year, so if you haven't subscribed, you want to help me out, hit that subscribe button. And it gets, the more subscribers I get, YouTube will push my channel out. It helps it grow faster. And I'd appreciate the support. So thanks a lot, everybody. And hey, hang around. I'm sure there'll be more coming. There's the locomotives heading back wherever they were coming from earlier. Maybe they just came over to get fuel. Who knows? Change crew, I have no idea. It's probably the same two that went across this morning. Nope. I bet they're gonna back up in the yard, or they're gonna head the other direction. A worker up there working with that switch heater. I wonder if they're... I bet they're heading down here. They're probably going to head west. Yeah, they're going around the curve, it looks like. All right, yeah, they're just heading west. Okay, we might get an over and under here. There's a CSX coming east right now. So you may be going underneath this guy. There's CSX down there coming this way. go back up this hill a little bit. Okay, here we go. Loaded coal. Over and under. How about that? More electric car fuel coming on down the line. Been hoping for an over and under all day. The over part's not the problem, it's the under part. CSX isn't as busy as NS is here. That's going to do it for that. We've been moving a lot of coal, either empty or loaded through here today. Well, that's a good one. One on the top, one on the bottom. Can't get much better than that. Unless you get two on the top and two on the bottom. But I don't think you'll ever see that happen here. Once in a blue moon, maybe. All right. We got another hour and a half before it's dark, so let's hope they keep them rolling. Okay, we're going to get kind of a miniature over and under now. Look at that. Heading back to the yard. Those are loaded cars. Busy day for coal down here. Coal train. Well, I hear a rumble. They're hustling that right along. Sorry about the jumpiness. I was trying to walk to get back over here. I wanted to get the train coming under the bridge underneath the coal train, or the engine, I'm sorry, the locomotive. So, and this ain't the smoothest ground in the world. Heading into Ohio now. Seems like when we come down here at about this time of day is when it starts getting busy. 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, they really start moving them. So maybe we'll get a couple more before it gets dark. Fingers crossed. That bridge is 6,100 feet long. It's over a mile long.